Hello? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was testing my mic. Okay. What's up, guys? Yeah, nothing major. Just kind of wanted to do like an update stream. Yeah. Um, I don't know, just kind of working through content creation and all that stuff. And just kind of figuring some things out. Um, yeah, so this Let's Play series has kind of been grating on me. I mean, part of it's just like the typical, I don't know, like technical difficulties that if you make content, you just kind of run into. Um, yeah, that's really been a big crux of it. Like, I'm behind. Um, we're on, let's see. If you don't count January 1st and 2nd as a week, starting on the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, yeah, 9. So it's like I'm a week behind the Let's Play series. I don't know, that's not a big deal, but didn't want to show people what I'm talking about. So now part of it is because we did a bonus episode in the middle, and that kind of threw me. But yeah, for uncategorized, right? We've got what happened here? Hello? That's weird. Sorry, that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, that's super weird. Yeah. Forgive me for that. But yeah, what I wanted to show here is that I've got Vanishing of Ethan Carter downloaded right now. This is game 9 in this series. It's a little, I don't know, we're a little off, I guess. But here, I'll show you on the see, we got, here's what happened, right? We did 7, which was Rumu. Then we did Hive Swap. That's the one coming out today. It's rendering right now. In the middle, we did a bonus episode, which didn't go well. And honestly, like, since I did the bonus episode, it's just kind of been downhill from there, just technically. It's just not been a good time. Like, I think I've overcome the problems, but yeah, just in general, man. really kind of put a spur in it, you know. Just really threw me off. We did get through. I don't even know why I'm playing this game while I'm trying to do this, but we'll just kind of walk around in circles, I guess. You know, we did get through some stuff. Like we were upgrading the studio a little bit here. I say studio, it's literally just my office, but you can probably tell like I'm using the NVIDIA background removal tool now. So like you can see me on screen in basically like what looks like green screen.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
So this is better in my opinion, you know, like I can be, you know, visible, I can be in frame. This is like a modern way to do this. I don't have to be a square, you know. It looks okay, right? So, you know, I'm completely fine with how this works, but to make this work, I had to figure out a way to balance my GPU, because if I was trying to stream at 1080, like I'm having to stream right now at 720. You know, that took me a while to kind of get there. I had to dial the settings in. Same time, we had to like change the microphone around a little bit. I got these cool, you know, these mic boom arms here. Loaded it up with a pop filter and all this stuff. This really isn't even the main thing I wanted to talk about today. What I really wanted to talk about is just like what this whole thing's been about, right? Like, it's already happened to me a few times now where I've just seen so many new titles coming out, like my friends jumping over and playing like new games, you know, like it's really hot right now, at least in my friend circle, is Arc Raiders. And I'd love to get down with that, but like, I don't know, man. To me, and let's just jump over to Steam really quick. I have so much money tied up into this, and I'm just not in a position to just accept, like, cut my losses on this, you know? Like, I just don't think that that's a good thing to do. I forgot everybody in the camp wants to have something to say. Let's go hang out in the wilds or something. I don't know.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
And you can hear them from all the way over here. We have Ears of the Fox on or something. There you go. This is better. But yeah, I have so much money tied up into my Steam backlog, and I really did just want to set a precedent for myself. I really wanted to get through this, man. All this stuff needs to get looked at. You know, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff. Like, so often do we get in this slump of like feeling like we don't have anything to do, and there's just endless entertainment available to us in the drop of a hat. You know? Like, this is just one example, like a Steam backlog. Like, Steam wants to sell you games, you know? I can go right here. Matter of fact, let's go to my wish list, and then yeah, look at that. I have stuff organized by discount. And you can see here, like, they're trying to sell me games. Like, look at that. Anno Pax Roma is on sale right now for 45 bucks. Right, down from the 60 bucks. Enshrouded's on sale for 25. Metaphor ReFantasia, well, it was on sale. It was on sale. But seriously, anything you put in your wish list eventually is going to get sold to you. You know? Like, they will make sure. Pretty sure this is the. Yeah, this is the remaster. But they will make sure. Steam will make sure that you get that game. I'm serious. Like, they will find a way to get it to you. They'll try really hard. They'll come at you from all angles. I mean, seriously, it's just like, you can try this, honestly. Go to the store. Go to featured. Let's pick on Slay the Spire 2. I'm going to add it to my wish list. And probably on this week's Hell on Hump Day, I'm going to open that up, and it's going to be on sale. Steam will sell you games, okay? Just know that. Games will go on sale. Steam will sell you games. If you want to play games, they will be sold to you. Plain and simple. So there's plenty to do, right? I mean, look at here. I have 39 titles to choose from. I can't figure, oh, the vibe, this, that. Stop it, right? Like, stop buying stuff and doing nothing with it. That's crazy to me, man. Like, look at, if you're a parent, you totally understand this. You buy something with your kid, because this really explained it for me. Like, it really put it into perspective for me. You buy your kid something that's not like overly expensive. Maybe it's $20. It's a big fire truck toy or something, right? Super cool. Had some spare change. Could buy it. Thought it'd be a nice gift. Get it. Give it to the kid. They play with it 5 times, and then whatever, bupkis. But what's on this tablet over here? Oh, what's on YouTube today? Bupkis. What's even crazier is you take them outside and you give them a rock and a hammer, and they're over there just hitting rocks with hammers. Oh, I cracked one open. Look, there's shiny stuff inside. What about the $20 fire truck? We could have just done that, right? And I feel like all of these are our $20 fire trucks. Meanwhile, you've got, here's a better example. Here's our $20 fire trucks. Look at this. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That came out. That came out. That's an anniversary. Okay. Oh, these are all the $20 fire trucks, right? It's the big new shiny ones. That's the $20 fire truck. Meanwhile, you got rocks and hammers over here. Right? It's like, just get through it, just do it. And you can see, like, this, 2019. 2019 doesn't sound that long ago. Here's a little secret. It was 7 years ago. Been dragging this weight for 7 years. 7 years. Anyway, that's my piece on this part. The other thing I wanted to bring up is just the style of the way that I've been doing this. In the rules, I'll pull them up. Why not? I'll take you to where here you go. Here's where I store them. If you ever were to hack my computer, I guess. I don't know. What do you care? What do you care? Here's the rules, right? So, must play all the items in the uncategorized. Eventually, we're going to play the Always Tomorrow stuff. Must play the game for up to 7 hours. That's where I'm struggling. Not every game, right? I say no shorter than an hour, right? No shorter than an hour. There are some games that I played up to an hour, and then it's like, okay, it's pretty clear to me I don't want to play this game. But I have to do that. That's part of the exercise. I have to do that. That has to get done. So we do that. Then there's other games that I only play for like a couple of hours, and then I'm pretty much beat the game, right? Okay, sure, there's some of those on here. Rumu is a good example. You really only have a couple hours of playtime on there, maybe 3. You can go back, replay, and get some things you missed, maybe. Get some additional playtime out of it. But there's not a lot of playtime, is my point. There are big titles like Deus Ex, 7 hours was not enough. 7 hours was like get me through the first major mission, second major mission maybe, do some side quests. That was 7 hours in Deus Ex. There's plenty of game left in Deus Ex, right? We put it into Always Tomorrow on purpose. And it kind of runs the gambit. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3, yes, there's speed runs of this game. You know, put Shadowheart in a box and just throw her around and stuff. Like, there's tons of examples of that. Of taking a big, complicated title like this and getting through it in no time at all. But if I want to actually experience the game, you know what I'm saying? Which is the whole point, right? Like, again, we buy the game. We don't get any use out of it. I'm trying to get the use out of it. Right? We're trying to get the experience. So if we want the experience, we play through, we're going to get more than 7 hours of playtime. Problem that I'm having is I'm trying to make a video series here, and I don't want it to be, you know what, we have 53 games. I don't want more than 53 hours. Kind of the problem. And some, you know, Deus Ex, I approached it as, here's 7 hours of gameplay condensed down to something chewable. And to that something chewable to me was 2 hours, which I still think was too long. Right? I still think that that was too long. So I'm trying to come up with a way to do this. And I think that what we're going to do moving forward, okay, is we're going to go into Steam. Okay. We are going to do the playthroughs. I might even go back at some point if I catch up, if I can get ahead. Because again, I'm technically on... So technically we do have 9 games. And I am putting out the 9th title. Or, yeah. If you think of it that way. Because the bonus episode, right? I had the bonus episode. Oh, that's so funny. The squirrel gets... The squirrel is treated as a person. Squirrel is person. Whose name is Timber? Oh, that's hilarious. But we've got, I mean, you know, again, we've got 53 games, and I'm saying I have to try to engage with each game 1 hour to 7 hours. If I did all 7 hours, that would be insane, right? That would be over, you know, 350 hours. Actually, it'd be like 400 hours. I think is how it works out, doesn't it? Works out to about like 400 hours. Let's think about it. 53, 7, it's 350, it's 370. So it's like 371 hours. Okay? That's insane. And I would have to break those down episodic. I would have to do, so like for really long games, like Deus Ex, we'd have to do, you know, according to the challenge, I'd have to do 7 episodes 1 hour long. But then some are only going to get 1 hour and 1 episode. I don't like that. Here's what I've come up with. All right? Here's what I come up with. Here's what we're going to do. Okay? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play, which I got a feeling we are going to play at least 7 hours of Vanishing of Ethan Carter. It's a murder mystery game. There's a lot to see and a lot to do. And there's a lot to experience and explore. So I got a feeling we're going to do 7 hours there. I'm not going to try to squeeze 7 hours into something quote unquote manageable. What I'm going to do here on out, and like I said, if I get ahead, and we don't count the bonus episode, we don't do the bonus episodes. Because the bonus episodes are getting me in trouble here. Okay, I now have to play Baldur's Gate, you know, when I wasn't going to play that until a while, right? So either it's like we don't count the bonus episodes, or what we do is, I think here's what we're going to do moving forward with the bonus challenges. We don't do a bonus episode. What it is instead is I download the game, I play it in the background, and then I just clip it. And there's shorts, and every once in a while I might get on and do like a live like this, where I do a catch up, and you might see sort of some of my progress. Right? That's what we're gonna do with bonuses moving forward. Because it throws the count off, right? We're week 9, but yet I'm on game 8. And I've been trying to do 1 game a week. So at best, I should be at, or say on average, I should be at game 52 in the series. So 1 game away by the end of the year. But I think we can actually do it. We could complete the whole backlog at the end of the year, because some of these aren't that long. We should get short amount of play there. So we might be able to double up, catch up, get ahead. And in those moments when I do get ahead, what I may actually want to do is go back and reformat some of my Let's Play videos. Because I think the more digestible format, now that I have been watching, because some new titles come out, I've been watching some Let's Play. And I'll drop a link after this post of Let's Play I've been watching, but my wife and my kid really wanted to do Pokopia on Nintendo Switch 2, but we don't have a Switch 2, and nobody in the house was excited to pay Nintendo Switch 2 prices, because, by the way, a new copy of Pokopia is $70 and a Switch is $429.99 plus tax. Right? So it's actually like 470, so it's like 500 and I mean, we're talking almost $600 after tax and stuff, right? So $600 just to play 1 game right now. Like, there's nothing else on Switch 2 that anybody else is really excited about. So we have been watching a Let's Play video, and that's why I like a good Let's Play. I am behind the curve. I'd like to get there. I'd like to get Mucho Wasabi Plays to a point where we can get a title that everybody wants to watch at any given time. Okay. And then do like a full series on it. I'm excited to do that for you. I don't even know what games we're going to be playing, because as you can tell from my library, there's just a lot. I like a lot of different stuff. I like some of the more, I like the larger RPGs. I like city builders. I like indie games. I like little simulators like this. I mean, I like classic RPGs like Pathfinder. Pathfinder's a lot like Divinity, Original Sin. Who made this one, by the way? Hold on. Who produced this one? Owlcat. Why does that sound familiar? Owlcat sounds familiar because... Oh, they did a Warhammer game. Why do I know y'all? Rogue Trader. Yeah, they did a Warhammer series, all the Pathfinder stuff. Okay, I was about to say, outside of Pathfinder, I know I've seen them somewhere else, and that's where. But I mean, like, you've seen it. If you've been watching the channel a little bit, you know. I got Arma 3 in here, right? Like, we've got FPS, we've got click adventure, we've got indie games, we've got mobile ports. I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff in here. So I really don't know what we're going to be doing on the channel moving forward, but it's a kind of we'll see situation. So, yeah, for sure. Drop a subscribe. See where this goes. Right? Ring the bell. You're going to get notifications when I publish new videos. And I promise that every day I'm trying to do a little better at this. As you can see, I upgraded the lighting a little bit. I got the NVIDIA background removal tool. I'm even using the NVIDIA noise reduction tool, which, by the way, is amazing. Get those. I'll put a link to them down in the thing. Yeah, after this post, I'll put a link to that. I'll put a link to the Let's Play series I've been watching for Pocopia. You should go check them out. That's Mr. Volty or whatever his name is. What's his name? Just Volty. He goes by Volty. Should watch him though. Good kid. Does like everything Pokemon. He's done a lot of Pokemon stuff. It's all good. But he's really inspired me, honestly. Like watching him, how he cuts his videos. He's doing it like pretty much in real time. Pocopia just came out and he had videos ready to go. He's been publishing like every 4 hours. This kid, he's a monster. And yeah, it's really inspired me, you know? Like I think that's just how I have to do this moving forward. So what I want to make out of these Let's Play videos moving forward. Today, you're going to see in just a little bit. Let's check on it, actually. Matter of fact, it's done, so I'll put it up right now. What you're going to see from me on this, I talked a lot at the end. I'm kind of... What I said in that video is what I'm saying now is just a lot of, like, what's going on here in Steam, what I'm working through in the moment. Yeah, you know, it's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be just kind of a lot of what you see me do.
Something the matter?
And, what I'm really kind of focusing on there is like, you're going to see that video is just a lot like the other ones. I didn't have anything special that I wanted to do with that video. It was a game, and every once in a while, I mean, I think we all have them. It's just like, there's just games you just don't like to play. Like, you want to play, but there's something about it that's annoying. I mean, I've got friends like that, you know, they try different types of games and stuff, but there's just certain games, they're like, no way, dude. That sucks. Like, I got friends that really hate the anime style games. It just super annoys them. I get it. Like, it's not a style for everybody. You know, same thing with like the voice acting style too, you know, especially if it's in a dub, which all the games I think pretty much are. Yeah, people don't care for that. You know, there's people who don't really care for that. They don't like that stuff, you know, it just doesn't appeal to them. So, you know, I mean, you can't fault people for just hating stuff and they're, oh, how do I cancel? Oh, there we go. You can right click to cancel that action. But yeah, same. I came across some stuff like that, you know, in my backlog of just like, you know, from the jump, I kind of knew like, maybe I wasn't gonna like this, but I gave it a chance. You know, I gave it a chance, and I still came out, you know, not impressed, right? Not impressed with it at all. And those are the ones that I skip or I outright say, like, this was not for me. But that's the exercise. And that's the exercise that I encourage everybody to do, right? And who knows, at the end of this, maybe I'll do kind of an overview of, like, what it is that we need to do to actually tackle a backlog, you know? Because when I'm not doing this professionally, look, I'm a project manager, and backlogs are they're just a thing of the workplace, okay? That you have like a whole list of stuff that you want to do in a given period of time that you don't always get to, and so you skip on and you just move on because progress is the most important thing, right?
Here we go.
Whoop. We can just loot that crate. But yeah,
Looks empty.
you just have that to deal with. Like, it's just a thing of the workplace, you know? It's a thing of projects. It's a thing of development. You're just going to have a backlog. And I think that's just kind of what happens with all Steam users, is that they acquire, and then eventually they have this backlog, you know? And there's all these like wishful thinking, or there's all this wishful thinking around you know, someday, right? The someday of it all. Okay, got a bottle of wine there for free. And that's the point, and that's what I want to demonstrate. And like I said, maybe I'll do a separate video on this. Is just like how I went about the whole project, bumps in the roads that I had, considerations that I would give to other people, and just my advice in general as someone who does this professionally and then is doing this as this weird side project with video games. But moving forward, I think the major thing that I want to change about how I'm doing the Let's Play series is the format. Okay? What I've been trying to do so far with all of them, and like I'm saying, especially even like the really long games that I've sat down and played for 7 hours, is I've been trying to just compress it. You're just trying to squeeze it all in, right? I don't want to do that. I initially kind of conceptualized doing this, but I don't know, I didn't really have the chops to do it. And I was using Kden Live before, and now I'm using a real editor. Which I know some people would say, just learn Kden Live, get good. You can have it. You can have all of it. I don't want it. Take it back. Yeah, I'm using DaVinci Resolve, which, like I said, it's a real editor. It's one of the real ones, you know. And to me, like, ooh, okay. Yeah, Kden Live was just a problem. DaVinci Resolve is really polished. It's really good. There, you know, it stalls out. I have problems with it, but its autosave is really good. I haven't had to like fully recover files or anything like that. So it's kept me going. It's a little frustrating to learn. There's a lot going on there.
Seems a little too interested in me.
Take your time.
It's weird.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're
Okay.
no warriors.
Weird. I don't know what that was insight for. But oh, I guess maybe a buried chest and we just couldn't find it. That's okay. What's that about? No? Nothing, guys? Alright. But yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I really conceptualize doing reviews, okay? So, I do the playthrough, I chop the bits down, and we make it no longer than an hour, okay?
Get us killed.
I know I'm standing back in here where everybody wants to be chatty. But yeah, you know, we make it so that the video is no longer than an hour, and it's just a review. And so I got to work on some graphics for this, but I think, again, when I get some free time, when we get ahead, I want to go back to the original videos and reformat them so we take some B-roll and actually do just kind of like a review of the game, of the experience. Okay, this was in the backlog, this is game number whatever, here's what I liked about it, here's what I didn't like about it, we're moving it into this category, see you on the next one, moving on. Seriously, because we don't have time for this. At the end of this, we are going to, anything we move, okay? Anything we move to this category right here, we are going to come back for. And these are going to be the games that we play on this channel as Let's Play videos in a series, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Right? That's the plan, okay? Now, stuff in like nostalgia, got some old stuff in here. I might even do a full Caesar 3 playthrough, even though City Planner Plays crushed it. There's been there's actually a few Caesar players that are out there, and they have done crazy builds. But yeah, I like watching, excuse me, City Planner Plays. Oh, that's weird. I didn't even realize I had 2 different versions of Final Fantasy VII on here. Strange. But yeah, man. we might come around to playing some of these, but the goal for the channel moving forward, the future of the channel is probably going to be everything in the Always Tomorrow category. We'll likely get some of these out of the way. Like I said, every 6 that we do inside of this list, we will jump over and download something from this list and just play it in the background, and then we'll just do it as shorts, and we'll just kind of post those throughout the weeks until I get to the end point with my playthrough in those games. So that's kind of it. I know, kind of a boring stream. I just wanted to get this out there. I have to now cut over and upload this video. I'm probably just gonna goof around and play. Yeah, I might just actually play some Baldur's Gate 3 while I do this. But nah, I'm going off stream. I got to get that off. Wanted to talk through it. I try not to just, I want to ramble at the YouTube community and at the screen and not my family, because I look like Charlie Day, you know, from like, what's the movie about Jennifer Aniston playing a dentist? What is that movie? I don't know. I can't remember. Bad Boss or something like this. I can't remember. I just look, yeah, with the string, right? I just look like a conspiracy theorist talking to my family about YouTube stuff. So I just wanted to put it out there and talk through it on here. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hey, again, you know, ring the bell, hit the subscribe, come along, see that this gets better. I'm learning, right? This is getting better. We're doing good stuff. Eventually, who knows? We'll be in a series that people want to watch. Hopefully, you like watching this. This rambly stuff I know you don't like, but that's okay. I just want to talk at y'all anyway. Anyway, hit me up. That's gonna do it. Pretty much, absolutely. Later on.